and say welcome. I'm glad you're here for the very first Sunshine Therapeutics Voyage to Heal stretching class that I hope to continue on with. And as I said, this is recorded, so it will be on the blog for you to review. And we'll just make a collection that you can go to. And today we're going to focus on the back because the back is our body support system. Without our spine, we wouldn't be able to move, we wouldn't be able to stand up straight. And, metaphysically, it is about support. And right now, with all the shifts in the world, as we're learning new ways of doing things, including virtual classes as opposed to live and in person, we need to feel that support, and I'm so grateful that you're here for the class so that we can do that. With everything, I'm going to show you a couple options with the stretches, both the dynamic stretches where we're going to move a little bit to warm up the body, and then hold one of the myofascial release stretches. And this you're going to just do, I'll show you it in, on the floor as well as in sitting, so that you can meet the needs of your body and following the myofascial release rules that we never force and we listen to the body. If you needed some extra guidance, you just ask, and you can put a question in the chat area, or you can email me or call me or text me later. I am missing seeing everyone so much. Oh my goodness. My heart so right now needs to be with everybody and feel that support. And so that's why I'm extra grateful that we have this opportunity that we can chat over video. So let's go ahead and use our time wisely. And we're going to start by standing up. So you're going to see the video camera move as I go into standing and get to be out here in my sunroom with my blue heron that I absolutely love. And we're just going to be beginning by doing some simple, let's just start with the shoulders, because getting those shoulders rolling really does help the back. So we're going to stretch from the top of the spine all the way down. And as we do this, take that nice breath in and out. Breathe in and out. Taking our time and then going in the opposite direction. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. And slowing down. And now wrap your arms around yourself. And then open them up and fly. And wrap them around yourself. Really stretching that upper mid back. Fly, stretching around, opening up, stretching around, and opening up. And then I want you just to do a slight little circle with your head. Now this is one that, we're making a tiny halo. And if you start hearing or you're feeling sharp shooting pain, I want you to just make a tinier circle. Remember, fortunately, when we're virtual, nobody can see what you're doing. So there literally is no competition, no pressure from any outside sources. Am I doing this as much as the next? And then go the opposite direction. Just allowing things to move and going softly. Breathing in and out. Nice and softly. That's good. Now what I want you to do, and I'm going to step back and re-angle the screen here. All right. So with your pelvis, I want you to do a circle around like you were doing a hula hoop. And really circling that. Now, of course, I'm doing a little bit bigger circle. If your hula hoop circle is just slight like this, that's fine. But I want you to feel that lower back moving around. And of course, if it doesn't feel good, you can just go extra slow or just rock back and forward. Rock back and forward. But for right now, hula hoop, and then go ahead and hula hoop in the opposite direction. Just warming up that back. Notice I haven't done any dive down to the toes. And that's because that is a really tough thing to do. So I wouldn't want to start that right away. All right. And then what we're going to try, dependent upon how your arms are feeling, I want you to, actually, before we lift up, I want you to reach to the side and then come back and reach to the other side. You may hear joints popping, and that's, just a good sign that things are moving. Nothing's better than your own self-adjustment. So reaching over. Rotations of the spine are so important because there's muscles all along your spine called paraspinals, and those muscles are the ones that can really tighten up, and then we can't rotate. So I always love to put in some trunk rotation. Now, if you can, we're going to try reaching over. And if reaching over with your shoulders is too much, I want you just to reach down towards the floor and back up. Reach down towards the floor, back up. Or you can reach overhead and back up. Reach overhead. So only if you can do the arms overhead. If you can't, just reach a hand down to the floor. Reach the other hand down to the floor. Notice I let my head fall too. If that's comfortable, let your head fall. If it's not, just keep your head up and focus on that trunk rotation. So important. Now we're ready to go ahead and round and just reach towards our knees, let our head drop, and then roll up. Round down again. I'm going to stand to the side. So you can see I'm arching my back, and then I'm rolling my shoulders back. And I'm going to reach down towards my knees and roll my shoulders back. Reach down towards the knees. Roll the shoulders back. Now, if you can go all the way down to the floor, that's fine. But I never want you to force. I want the body to be warmed up and feeling really good before you go into any really big movements. And just that simple dynamic routine, you should be able to feel that things have softened and opened up in your body. If at any point there's some sharp shooting pain or numbness, tingling, just hold off on doing that movement or do it in a smaller plane so that it doesn't cause that sensation. You'll know when a stretch feels good and when it doesn't. And a big part of stretching and exercising is listening to your body. So that's what I want you to do. Most important is listen to your body. If a stretch feels good, keep doing it. If it's not doing anything at all, you don't have to do it. And most importantly, if it does feel good, keep doing it. So now we're going to go into our myofascial release corrective stretch, which we're going to hold for about 5 or so minutes. And in this week's blog post, I focused on child's pose because I just felt like with all the chaos going on and some tough times in my own personal life that I just needed to just close in for a little bit and reflect and feel safe, feel supported, which is all the messages of the spine from head to toe is feeling safe and feeling supported. And funny enough, though, last night I woke up because my dog was having a rough go and had to take care of her, and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I went and I did the child's pose. And at 1 a.m., I don't recommend doing this because I fell asleep. And even though my husband came in and saw me in this little ball in the family room on the floor, he thought, there's no way she could fall asleep like that. But yes, I did. And when I woke up, I didn't think I had legs. And when I moved, I knew I had legs and it really hurt. So when you do child's pose, please make sure you're doing it with an alarm clock on or where you're not going to fall asleep so that you don't experience the discomfort I did last night. So for some of you, it's a little tricky to get down on the floor. So I'm first going to show you how to do this just sitting at a table. So I'm going to move the camera and come to my table here. And I'm going to angle the screen down so that you can see the table. Now you can do this at a bed or at your table, and you just scoot the chair back. So with child's pose, we're folding over. Now you can do that in a chair and just let yourself fold over towards your lap, or you can take a pillow and put that pillow right on your stomach and fold over just like this and rest your head. That's the simplest, easiest child's pose so that you can get that full effect without the discomfort of tucking your feet underneath you. Second is you can put your hands on a table like this, just like as if you were on the floor in child's pose, and you simply let your head drop down so that you're getting that stretch from the top of your spine all the way down to the bottom, but your arms are supported. And you know, if that's too much to let your head drop, you just scoot forward and fold your arms and just put them, rest your head on your arms with your face towards the floor. The neat part about that one that I really like is one of the things that I like about child's pose is when I lay my head on the earth, it touches this point of my head. And in the yoga world, they say that's where your third eye is, your intuition, the like communication, which to me, your intuition is your inner guide, whether that be a spirit guide, an angel, God. For me, it's God. That's my spirit guide. And when I touch this area, it's almost like saying, God, help me to see the truth. Help me to be at peace with where I'm at right now. Help me to feel supported and loved. And so when I get into child's pose, I always make sure my forehead is touching the earth, or in this case, if you're at the table, it will be touching your forearms, okay, or your wrist, wherever it's comfortable. So that's if you're not able to get down on the floor. So now I'm going to bring the computer down to the floor, and I'm going to show you how to do this if you were on the floor, or you can also do this in a bed. And if you have problems with your feet, you can allow your feet to just dangle off the bed as opposed to having them tucked underneath you. But I'm going to show you a few variations using pillows. So come to the floor with me. I'm going to angle the screen up just a bit and move it back. All right, so I've got lots and lots of pillows here because you sort of need that for child's pose if you have any restrictions. And you can take one pillow here and you can put it underneath your legs like this so that if you're not able to sit comfortably, you can have that between your thighs and your calf. Or you can also put it underneath your feet so that it helps if you can't get your ankles all the way straight. And then you can put another one under your bottom like that. And then you could have another one underneath your head. And you could see how using, and these are just couch pillows because they're small and easy to move. And you could see how nice and supportive this position is. I could just go to sleep here, but then I'd wake up and my legs would be numb. So not the best idea to go to sleep. But if you want to be, hey, I don't want all these supports, you just use whatever you want. You can take all of those pillows out and stretch your arms out, resting your head on the earth in this manner. And breathing. And you know, if you happen to have a larger belly or heavier up top, you can always separate your knees like this and just let your belly hang in between like that as you go down. Now, if it's not comfortable for your arms to be out, you can let them rest to the side, and vice versa. You can rest your head on your hands in this manner as well. You just find one of those variations, what feels best to you. All right, as I guide you through a short meditation, just allowing ourselves to feel supported and safe during this time. So I'm going to sit up as you find your comfortable position, and I will reposition the screen here. And go ahead and take just a few breaths in and out as we hold this stretch for just a few minutes, allowing our body to know that at all times we are well supported and we are safe. We have no need to rush. We have no need to worry. We are safe. I want you to imagine a glow in your heart. And I truly believe that God dwells inside of all of us, every single last one of us. And that glow in your heart, that is the love of God. And all that glow does is love and support. So imagine that glow traveling up your neck, all around your face, all around your skull. And envision that glow, that supportive, loving glow, traveling down the back of your neck. Feel the back of your neck get strong, stable, secure, but still supple. And now imagine that glow continuing down your spine to your mid-back between your shoulder blades, and allowing that area to just glow once again. Envisioning that love, that support, that security, that stability, wrapping around this area. Picture that area softening. And now envision that glow traveling down your lower back, all the way to the top of your sacrum, the L5S1 area, and envisioning that glow even stronger in this area. Feel this area filled with that love, that support, the stability, but still supple and able to move and go with the flow of the changes that are coming about as we speak. The shifts in all of our lives. Know that you are well supported. And now envision that glow coming down into your sacral area and your tailbone, feeling the safety that that glow brings to this area. Know that as doors close, other ones will open. Opportunities will arrive And you are well supported. You are loved and you are supported. Give yourself permission to say, I let go of the fear. I let go of sadness. I let go of the way things were, embracing that a change was needed. And I am well supported and I am well loved and ready for this shift. I am well supported. Go back to picturing that glow that came from your heart where God dwells. And picture that glow radiating out of your heart all along your spine, just illuminating your spine, bringing that strength, stability, support, and suppleness for a freely moving, evenly flowing body and mind. Feel free to hold this pose for as long as you would like. And I leave you with the final words that you are loved, you are supported, and you are ready for this shift. Godspeed on your voyage to heal. And thank you so very much for joining today. I look forward to seeing you on the next time. Thank you.